CeeLo, name flash, they know. Yeah. Top split lobby, I log in laughing. Credit card cocked, that rig stay savage. Carbon on the wheel, I can feel each habit. You blink that you can't, I'm gone, can't grab it. Big screen, wrap my vision tunnel. Hands so subtle, your ghost I funnel. You talk that talk, I talk, you tumble. Grease monkey, man, you stall, you stumble. Green monkey racing, where you face the best. If you see my tag, better brace that chest. I race an assassin, I don't break, I press. Beating everybody, I'm that problem, not a guest. Grease monkey racing, can't meet them, my whole grid shaking when I exit. Enjoy the pressure, I was built for, you like competition, I was raising. 3 wide dive, I can smell your panic. I turn it once, your line go manic. Frame so clean, every snap organic. You break too late, I stay volcanic. No fear loss in my secret weapon. I love that risk, I'm alive in seconds. You love that game, I just love progression. I lap your limit, that's a life lesson. Green monkey racing, where you face the best. If you see my tag, better brace that chest. I race an assassin, I don't break, I press. Beating everybody, I'm that problem, not a guest. Grease monkey racing, can't meet them, whole grid shaking when I exit the pit. Enjoy this pressure, I was built for, you like competition, I was raising it. I don't chase times, I erase time. You just stay close, I redraw line. From the green to the flag, I'm in my element. If you're in this split, you facing excellence. Facts. Green monkey racing, where you face the best. If you see my tag, better brace that check. I race an assassin, I don't break, I press. Beating everybody, I'm that problem, not a guest. Green monkey racing, can't be hammer, whole grid shaking when I exit the pit. Enjoy the pressure, I was built for, you like competition, I was raising it. Monkey racing lead, screens glow, yeah. We light up the week, we can't spend all day in the car. So we spin this wheel from the couch like stars. You're the name on my window, the promise on my dash. Every lap that I run for you, I'm keeping you safe in the crash. Grease monkey racing league, hey, but you're my only real thing. Your number and body, I protect every turn, every wreck, every check. The flag I chase for you. Without you, I can't do this. What we call racing is us. All the noise, all the rush means nothing if I'm not racing for your love. Late night, same crew, new track, you text, I smile. Drift back, they see just a name on the side. I see the one that keeps me alive. You're the calm in the chaos, the hand on my heart. Every starline I'm breathing you, you're my green light in the dark. Grease monkey racing lead, but you're my only real thing. Your number and body, I protect every turn, every wreck, every check. The flag I chase for you. Without you,
My partner in crime, David Stoops. And as always, Mikey Allen pressing all the buttons in the back, as he is what keeps this together, really. On tap tonight, we have the Tour Type Modifieds for their
Hit your grid button.
100 lap main event. But a little bit different tonight. We have 6 lap heat races. We just had the qualifier. We now get our 6 lap heat races, and I believe all cars are out for this one. We have 2. There's supposed to be 6 in each heat. Look. Oh, okay. That's what this is. Never mind. So, starting the pole here in heat race number 1, the KW9 sponsored number 18 car. This is Trevor Vaden. He's a past winner here. He won at the Oxford Plains Speedway. What? What, David? What happened? You're saying, oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, like I just said, the KW9 sponsored number 18 car. This is good for Trevor Vaden, past winner here with the Tour Type Modifieds at the Oxford Plains Speedway. He seems to be doing good up in the northeastern tracks, and this is another one here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, the Magic Mile. To his outside, the KJ Keyser and Sons sponsor number 27. This is good for Leslie Kaiser. Inside row number 2, the Nasty North Racing sponsored 77. One of the hometown heroes tonight here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. This is the 77 for Sean McLaughlin. Outside McLaughlin, the KD Design sponsored number 68 car, just north of the New Hampshire Motor Speedway up in Waterbury, Vermont. This is the 68 VT for Lucas Austin. 4 cars ready to go here in heat race number 1. As we get ready for a great field. Trevor Vaden up on the pole position once again. Remember past winner at the Oxford Plains Speedway. He has a lot of luck on these northeastern tracks, but he has the hometown hero right behind him. So this is definitely going to be interesting. 6 laps here, heat race number 1. As Tour Modified, they were here earlier in the IRL world, just a few weeks ago, about a month ago, here for the world for the Northeast Classic. But now it's our turn here with the Tour Type Modifieds as they go into the restart zone. Green flags in the air. We're on the way here. Heat race number 1. Nice jump for the 18 car Trevor Vaden. He gets the early lead down the front straightaway. Remember, with the Tour Type Modifieds, this is a big drafting track. So being out in the lead might hurt you more than being in second. Leslie Kaiser going to lose the position to the 77 now. Here comes Austin to the bottom side. Remember, Lucas Austin and Sean McLaughlin up here in the Northeast. They're here regularly with just the other tours. There's here with the IRL touring series that come here. Like, ooh, Kaiser just got sideways big time, but we keep it pointing the right direction. As they continues at single file, Lucas Austin's trying to get to the 77. The 77's trying to get to the 18 car. Those 2 cars right now on screen. Oh, big sideways for the 77. 68 had to go low to avoid it. It makes him stop sideways. So far, good saves right now all over the Magic Mile. But like I was saying earlier, these 2 know what they're doing in this place. They've been here before with the IRL touring series. I mean, the American Canadian Tour late models come here. The Pro All-Star Series super late models come here. The MRS Modifieds, which are pretty much Tour Type Modifieds, they come here for the Northeast Classic. The R&R Open Street Stocks, all these different IRL tours, and you can see that they know what they're doing as they going to come right to the rear bumper of the 18 car. McLaughlin going to go wicked low, almost to the white line to get underneath the 18 car. 68 of Lucas Austin trying to get to, gonna try to roll the high side on the 77 as we're gonna go cross flags in the air this time by 3 down, 3 to go here in heat race number 1. The 68 of Austin up on that outside groove makes a little bit of contact with the outside wall as they continue to sit side by side. Trevor Vaden again learning this track. Oh, big wobble for the McLaughlin. He goes into the 68. Not what the 68 wanted, and especially not what the 77 wanted. The 77, no intentions to actually hit him. but just gets sideways, which especially here at the daytime, New Hampshire Motor Speedway is a very loose racetrack. But right now, popsicle sticks in the air, 2 to go for Trevor Vaden, the 18 car. As he continues to lead them down into turns 1 and 2. McLaughlin, he has the quicker car. We saw him gain earlier.
Just 4 of us out here, so let's take it a little easier.
Leslie Kaiser as well, sitting right behind that 68 car. I believe he might have gotten around the 68 car. And yeah, or right behind the 68 of Austin. As they continue to single file, 1 to go this time by Trevor Vaden at the line. Leslie Kaiser not usually has the best of luck on the northeastern type tracks. He has usually his better luck down in the southern tracks. Remember earlier, week 1, I believe it was, we were down in Virginia. He had himself a good finish. But it seems to be the opposite for Trevor Vaden. Vaden right now, it seems to be doing quite fine here in the Northeast, but right now he's going to come take the checkered flag here. Heat race number 1 winner, the 18, Trevor Vaden, takes home the heat race win. Second will go.
To
Luke.
there, Lucas. I'm sorry,
Lucas,
I got loose underneath
yeah.
you.
A good show of sportsmanship by the 77 of Sean McLaughlin. He gave the position back to the 68 there at the end. So good sportsmanship from those two. As heat race number 2, going to roll out onto the speedway, waiting for our pole sitter to come out. Our 5 cars in this one, and we're waiting for 5 cars. As we trying to get all of our cars in here tonight.
Zach, you can go ahead and speed up. Mike, you were supposed to be there.
Well, since iRacing likes to play tricks with us, it's gonna be a little bit. The order on track looks different than what it actually is, but here we go. Starting on the pole, the Tin Fin sponsor number 9 car. This is Zach, or number 6 car. My apologies. This is Zach Bates. To his outside, it'll be the number 47, the Eagle 1 sponsored ride. This is Christopher Koster. Inside row number 2, the Burt Duffy Excavations sponsored number 75, and the Lovejoy's Building sponsored 75 car. This is good for Burt Duffy. Out starting shotgun on the field. The only Canadian in the field had to drive a little bit of ways to get here. Luckily not as far as he had to last week for Linear down in Virginia. But the clumsy cardboard sponsor number 66 car. This is good for Patrick Dobrinsky. 4 cars ready to go here. Heat race number 2. We'll have 3 heat races for the Tour Type Modifieds as we get ready to go racing. As they get ready to go racing here, heat race number 2. Heat race number 1 had action, but Trevor Vaden able to lead wire to wire, and he's so far having good luck in the Tour Type Modifieds in the northeastern side of the tracks. But we get ready to go racing heat race number 2 here at the Magic Mile. The Ford Mustang pace car. Now it pulls off as we get ready to the late restart zone. You can see him just barely off in the distance. Green flags in the air underway. Nice jump for that number 6 car. The 6 and the 47 now door to door down in the turns 1 and 2. The 47 now gonna go way high, not where he wants to be. Might have missed the corner a little bit. Burt Duffy now gonna have the lead, have the second spot down the back straightaway. The 6 car. He'll now have the lead going into turns 3 and 4. Patrick Dobrinsky trying to hang with the field up ahead. Burt Duffy, it looks like he's got a strong car. He was fastest in practice, so he has a fast car here tonight. And he'll look to the bottom side underneath the 6 car. Battle for the lead on the straightaway. At the line, it was a 6 car who led lap number 1. As they continue now, Burt Duffy now clear to the lead. Right now, your man on the move as he goes from 3rd to 1st here in heat race number 2. And right now, Burt Duffy, he looks like he might have the car to beat all night. Patrick Dobrinsky trying to get around the 47 for the second spot. The 47 trying a different way to get around the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, a little bit higher up the groove. But Dobrinsky right now just hanging with that 47 car as they continue to sit single file. The 6 car trying to not concede the position to the 47. You can see the 6 has the better entry, but the 47 being up higher has the exit. But the 47 got a little bit tight there, had to let off the throttle to not hit the wall. I mean, they had safety barriers come in to place in the early 2000s with a lot of bad wrecks. So the safer barrier is there, but it is still not where you want to be. As they come right now, that'll be the halfway point right there. Halfway to go. 3 down, 3 to go for the 50 for 75 of Bert Duffy. Patrick Dobrinsky, he's gonna try to have himself a great run. He'll go to the high side of the 47, getting a run even on the 6 car. He has a shot at the second spot here as they go contact. Does he save it behind? Not too sure, do not think so. 2 to go at the 1. Yes, he does save it. He keeps it pointing in the right direction. We stay green. Good man from the 47 car, keeping the show on the roll. But the 47 not going to be happy with the 6 car going into the feature tonight. But the Patrick Dobrinsky loving this as he is trying everything he can to get around that number 6 car. Bert Duffy loving what he's seeing in the rear view as he continues to pull away here in heat race number 2. And he's going to come now this time by 1 remaining for that 56 or for the 75 car. I keep reversing his number. 1 to go with the line. Bert Duffy continues to put on a clinic here in heat race number 2 at the Magic Mile. Look at the battle for the second spot still coming together. The 6 and the 66. The Canadian trying everything he can. He's the only one in the entire Grease Monkey Racing League, and he's trying everything he can to get to the second spot. He'll have the bottom side up and out of the corner. He'll get underneath him down the front straightaway. Checkered flag. Bert Duffy targets him hard into the inside wall. Hard into the inside wall goes the 6 car. Man. Hard hit for the number 6 car as him and the 66 were battling for the position. It was hard racing the entire time. They never actually meant to make contact with each other. It was just hard racing. But now we're going to have the warm-up. So we only had 2 heat races tonight. We'll warm up now. Out and rolling. The Grease Monkey Racing League Tour Type Modifieds ready to go racing right after this. The Thursday Throwdown, a similar name to what they have at the Stafford Motor Speedway. Speaking of Stafford Motor Speedway, we head there next week on Tuesday. Or not Tuesday, we head there next week for the, I believe it was the Street Stocks. Street Stocks are modified. I can't remember exactly which one off the top of my head. But Tuesday next week is late model.
Be careful.
Is late model stock series at the current raceway. A little bit different though. I believe our first night race of the season for our late model stocks. 60 green flag laps. They'll have 1 fast repair. Remember those the fast repairs are getting lower and lower by the week. We're trying to make it so they don't have to don't have to use any fast repairs. You can have clean driving to the end, but sometimes that's not the case. And one thing I did forget to mention before the heat racing action, because you can see the 06 car out in the warm-up, but he didn't heat race. 2 cars for your top 2 qualifiers immediately advance to your main event. Those 2 cars were the 06 of Paul Caruso. The 06 car, Paul Caruso, he had a very quick lap time. I believe he might have been fastest in qualifying. Yes, he was. He was fastest in qualifying with 30.541. And second quickest was the 36 car, Lucas Sidney. He was only slower by a thousandth with a 30.542. So those 2 drivers are very close in lap time. And then even right there, Lucas Austin with a 30.594. He was 3rd quickest. So that's definitely going to be something to look out for. Those 3 cars blazing fast. So we're definitely going to have an exciting race tonight.
5 of you can come away with money tonight. Well, 4 of you money, and one of the most fantastic refrigerator magnet you've ever seen.
So tonight is definitely going to be a very interesting race. There's extra stuff involved here tonight. More money on the table. Your highest finisher, I believe, that is not inside the top 5. Is that correct? Or top 3? I don't. The highest finisher outside the top 3 that has a 0x gets a $5 bonus. So that is going to be something that the drivers are looking out for tonight. Also tonight, double money night. Your winner, instead of his normal winnings, will be doubled. Same with the second, third place finishers. So they end up getting, so the drivers, big payday for the Tour Type Modifieds tonight. And it's definitely going to be very, it's going to be interesting. But like we were talking about earlier, the track has safer barrier now, which came into play in the early 2000s because of safety incidents. And the safer barrier, even in the real world, has done its justice. I can just remember briefly a wreck at the Northeast Classic a few years ago with Derek Griffith, got left reared down the front straightaway, and you can actually, we'll just follow these cars. So in the super late model, down the front straightaway, he gets left rear right about here, or right rear, one of the two, and it ends up taking his super late model, the 12G, and flipping it up on his lid, and he slams into the outside wall at about 120, was I believe is my guess. But, and a heavy impact, the safer barrier did its job, so we're glad the safer barrier is there. Capacity, you can see the backstretch no longer has its grandstands as they turn the capacity. Once extended 90,000 people, but it has been now been downsized. So this is pretty much what you get now. I mean, you still park back on the back straightaway. You can park your vehicle up there and watch from your vehicle on the tailgate or just at the back of your car. So definitely going to be something to definitely something that, I mean, I like to do. I like to park on the back straight away when I come here for the Northeast Classic.
Patrick, be careful. That last one was 6. It's kind of close. You almost had it tipped over there, bud.
But this is NASCAR's flattest racetrack, as they have 2 to 7 degrees of banking in the turns and 1 down the straightaways. But we now get ready for our Tour Type Modified, as we're going to let them roll out onto the speedway before we announce our starting lineup for out for 100 green flag laps. Definitely going to be a good one. Tonight's race is sponsored by, or presented to you by, the Adaptive Driving Experience. It's a great thing. You must check them out. They're a great cause and great company. And they decided to come on board with us tonight for the sponsor of the 100-lap race. But it's time to announce the starting lineup. So remember, since iRacing likes to goof around with us, the top 3 that would be there the top 3 that would be there isn't there because, well, we're in the booth tonight and it's just iRacing's buggy-ness. I don't know. It's just iRacing for you.
You guys can do it.
It's just iRacing for you. But remember, it's also inverted lineup. So, starting the hole, the KG Kaiser & Son sponsor 27 car. This is Leslie Kaiser to his outside. It will be the Grease Monkey Racing League sponsor, number 6 car. This is Zach Bates. Inside row number 2, the Nasty North Racing sponsor, 77 car. This is good for Sean McLaughlin. To his outside will be the 47 car, the Eagle 1 sponsor. This is Christopher Kocher. Inside row number 3. This is the number 68 car, the KD Design sponsored ride. This is Lucas Austin. To his outside, the Canadian on his door. Definitely going to be, he's looking for himself a good run. He had a good run in the heat race. This is the 66, Patrick Dobrinsky. Next on the grid, the 18, Trevor Vaden, the KW9 sponsored ride. And to his outside, the Lovejoy's Building sponsor, 75. This is Bert Duffy. Inside the final row, the 06 car. this your fastest guy in qualifying. This is Paul Caruso, and Lucas Sidney will round out your field as we're green flags in the air. We're underway. Good jump of the 27 and the 6 car as they go wheel to wheel down the front straightaway. They continue to, ooh, the 27 car got clear. The 6 was looking for a run. 6 loose. Everybody jockeying for position. As look at the hometown hero. He lives right here in town with me. Only an hour drive for him. So the hometown hero looking to get it done here as he goes to the high side. The 6 sideways. Does he save it?
100 laps, driver. 100 laps.
He saves it. What a save for the 6 car. He keeps it pointing the right direction. We stay green. But look who's already up in the P2.
No yellow. No yellow.
Gaining on the 27 of Leslie Kaiser, Sean McLaughlin. He's looking. Look at the run he has on the back straightaway. Deep run. A huge send into turns 1. He looks to try and get it. You see the 47 car trying his line up on the high side. And new leader out of 4 now. The 77 car. He'll have the lead on the front straightaway. But the 27, Leslie Kaiser, not going away without a fight on the outside groove. Look, 4th right now is the 68 car, Lucas Austin. Remember, he was 3rd quickest in qualifying. Then you have the 18 car, Trevor Vaden, who has had extreme luck here in the Northeast tracks. He had great luck at Oxford. And right now, he's up in the P5. Paul Caruso, Lucas Sidney, they had to start tail because they were the quickest in practice, or quickest in qualifying. They're already coming up through the field. Bert Duffy, you can see out in the back so far, saving his tires. You can see, oh, contact! Paul Caruso on the fence.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution flag will fly. The 06 of Paul Caruso. Heavy damage to the 06 machine, as it did not seem like it was intentional. And we're gonna get the replay here. Look at the 06 and the 18 car. Underneath 3 wide situation. And you can see, 47 makes contact with the 18, which gets into the 06. So, I mean, we can look at that again.
Up in the 1.
You can look at that one more time.
That's gonna be a racing incident there.
3 wide, running out of real estate. The 47 gets into the 18, which gets into the 06, and the 06 goes it has nowhere to go.
That's the racing incident. Wheel contact.
We just heard from the big man upstairs. Racing incident for that one. So as of right now, your leader is still that 27 car, Leslie Kaiser. McLaughlin did not have, or no, Sean McLaughlin did have it at the line. So Sean McLaughlin will be your leader in the 77 car, the hometown hero, already up to the front end of the field. Leslie Kaiser sits P2. 3rd right now is the 68 Lucas Austin. Another fast one. He's up here in the Northeast with along with me. Feels good being back in the Hampshire Motor Speedway, we'll say. But right now, 4th, Christopher Kocher in the 47, Trevor Vaden. But just you look at who the people are coming up through the field. I mean, you get Lucas Austin. You got Lucas Austin, Trevor Vaden, Lucas Sidney, and Paul Caruso was there for a little bit before he went for the spin cycle on the front straightaway. Even Sean McLaughlin, your leader right now, all those guys, heavy hitters, fast they're fast week in, week out. So definitely going to be something to look out for, is just all these guys together. What will they do? Will they try and fight over the same piece of real estate, or will they try and actually race with each other? One thing to note, though, Trevor Vaden, remember, he was a part of the Team 9 racing crew. The owner, we had found out, we talked to last night, Leslie, Waylon Nelson, man, I cannot pronounce anything correctly tonight, put on probation for 2 weeks, and then he made the executive decision that the entire team would pull out. Not Trevor Vaden. Trevor Vaden decides, you know what, I'm going to stick here with the Tormods, and I'm going to continue racing. So Trevor Vaden now on his own here tonight. And he decides to not join the rest of his team, and he decides to, you know what, I'm going to go racing. And that's something we love to see, is the drivers just wanting to go racing, not having to fight over anything, and is just wanting to go racing. So, but we'll get ready to go back racing here soon as they're 2 by 2 by 2. The Ford Mustang pace car ready to pull off. I would love to be in the pace car when these guys go green. That'd be a dream of mine. But here they come into the restart zone.
Green, green, green.
Green flags in the air, running away. Nice jump on the 77 of McLaughlin. He gets out to the lead, almost cleared on the front straightaway because he had a push from the 68 car. Leslie Kaiser now up on the outside, not where you want to be. The 47 way up high. Oh, gonna be 3 wide, almost out of 2. Hang on to it. Everybody keeps it pointing the right direction. Look at Lucas Austin looking for the lead. Look at Lucas Sidney, teammates to that 68 car, trying to get around the 18 of Vaden as they continue to make contact in the corner 3. The 36, a little bit of a bump to the 18 car, but the 18 car able to handle it. When you bump each other here at New Hampshire, it really doesn't do much to you unless you hit them in the wrong spot. Then it'll do a lot. But as of right now, Lucas Austin and Trevor Vaden trying to catch the hometown hero on the 77 car.
Laps left. You're a good driver.
It's interesting to see how all these drivers are able to, especially from where they live and everything, and how they're able to use some of their knowledge into the real world. Sean McLaughlin, the hometown hero, he knows this place well. The 68 car, he works for one of the touring series. The American Canadian Tour, works on a late model, and he works on a street stock when the Northeast Classic comes to town here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So he has some knowledge from there. Same with the 36. He works for the same team as that 68 car. Trevor Vaden, a little down south. He's in the Carolinas. So I mean, obviously you know the track is one of the NASCAR tracks, and it's not just a nice NASCAR track, but it's a very just interesting race each and every year. But look at the 36 car using his knowledge that he knows to get around the 18 car. As they get the 18 car up on, he'll have the run down the back straightaway now. The 36 are going to have to file in back behind the 18. As now the 18 deep send into turn 3 to try and open up the gap between him and Sydney. But Lucas, right now, those three are the three to look out for tonight. Is going to be the 36 car, the 68, and your leader, the 77 of McLaughlin. But look who's coming up through the field right now. The two cars together coming up through the field was that 75 car of Bert Duffy and the 06 car of Paul Caruso. Remember, he had that heavy hit with the inside wall. Well, the team has the car squared away, and he looks underneath the 75 car. And he's looking to take the spot away in the turns 3 and 4. He's going to have now his set sight on Leslie Kaiser in the 27 car. Kaiser having a great run tonight here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So as of right now, all these drivers, just anybody really, really all of them having great nights. There's a little bit of connection issues for Leslie Kaiser. So Paul Caruso will have the spot from Leslie Kaiser, putting him now into the 5th position.
You good?
So Leslie Kaiser might have been, by iRacing's control, nothing that we could have done, might have been removed from this race because of the connection issue. So tough break for the 27 team. They were having a great night. They get better and better each and every week, but a tough break for them. But look at the battle up at the front of the field. McLaughlin's trying to run away from everybody behind him because he knows the 68 car knows this. He knows that hit the 68 and the 36. They know this place well, and he knows that Trevor Vaden, he's fast each and every week no matter where he goes. He also knows that the 18 car has extremely good luck here. So the 77 car trying everything he can to get away from the rest of the field. But look at Trevor Vaden trying to take the 2nd spot away. He looked underneath your race leader in the back straightaway as they continue to sit wheel to wheel on that 2nd spot. Austin has nowhere to go. Can't go low because he's got Vaden there, and he can't go any farther because of the 77 McLaughlin. But they make door bang up out of corner number 4 now, down to the stripe at the line. It was Vaden who led it. Teammates behind them. Remember, this track, New Hampshire Motor Speedway in Tour Mods, it's like Daytona in the Cup Series. As we go with the onboard footage with the 18 car, you can see how this place runs. you can kind of, be able to see the wheel work as they go barreling off in turns 3 and 4. Not much turning here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. It's long sweeping corners, and then it's a wicked long straightaways. So you have a lot of time to get the run or get a draft going into 1 or going into 3. So that's just something to look out for. Look at the second place right behind him, the 77 car, trying to get the draft on the back straightaway, but Vaden, it looks like he just has the better line so far to where the draft isn't really helping that 77 car. But you can still see the 77 running a little bit lower than that 18 car, so the 18 car definitely chewing up tires. As look at Lucas Sidney now. Sidney goes from 4th to 2nd, got around his teammate and that 77 car. Sidney, going to dive underneath the 18 car. Lucas Sidney right now showing the muscle that 36 car has down the back straightaway. As he'll challenge for the lead. Remember, the lead, it might not where you want to be, especially with draft. But right now, Sidney looks like he does not care. He is going to get to the lead as they make a little bit of contact through corners 3 and 4. They all get a little bit sideways. A deep send from the 68 car. Austin now, he'll get clear to the 3rd spot. Teammates battling for that 4th spot. And then it's Paul Caruso in the 6th spot. This is the 6 I was talking about. These 6 drivers right here are going to put on a show for the next 80-something laps. I believe it's like 82 laps. Those 6 are going to put on a phenomenal show for the next 82 laps. You have 3 of them all from up here in the Northeast, and they all know what they're doing. You got the 2 Nasty North racing cars who are just phenomenal week in and week out, know what they're doing. Trevor Vaden, who has phenomenal luck here in the Northeastern tracks. He had a great luck at Oxford. He has great luck here at New Hampshire, and he's looking forward to any other tracks that come this way. But right now, he's got Sidney in the back and knocking the back bumper off that 18 car. As Sidney again looking low in that 18 car. He has his teammate behind him. Hopefully his teammate can catch these 2. I think that's what Sidney's trying to do, is slow Vaden down enough to where his teammate can get to him and help him out down the straightaway. Maybe give him a little bump draft. But the only thing that this 36 car, almost a little bit of contact. Vaden was not too happy with the 36 car and did not give him room. But that's going to allow the 36 or the 68 get to his teammate in the 36. As contact, Burt Duffy in the 70s. Oh man! Wow! We're gonna look at the replay on that.
All me.
As we hear,
Talking about it.
we hear over communications, Burt Duffy takes the blame. Burt Duffy, you can see into 3, just hits the left rear of the 77 and puts him in the outside wall. And the 77 car, luckily looks like he just hit the bars, didn't hit the left rear tire. So, but definitely bent some pieces on that car. Go look one more time.
Car doesn't look bad, Sean.
With them into 3. You can see the 75 car just kind of misjudging where everybody is. And into the outside wall goes the 77. So that's teammate on teammate action right there. That might shake some things up. So that's definitely going to be interesting.
The framing is what I call it.
Definitely going to shake some things up. 79 laps to go. So we're 21 in tonight's racing action. Still a long way to go in this one before we take the checkered flag and crown our winner. We got some cars down pit road. I believe that's that's a 6 car right there at the very front of the field. I believe it's the Paul Caruso or it's the 36 of Sidney right there. Not 100% sure. It's Paul Caruso in the 06. And then I believe the 66 car, the blue car you see out in the back right now. Patrick Durinsky, the Canadian. I believe that's right. That's him. You see left side going up on that car. And you can see the left side went up on both cars, so they're going to get left side tires. Which is a little bit interesting. Usually you want the right side tires. But maybe, with we have fixed setups here with the Grease Monkey Racing League. So if you want a looser car, well, you're going to have to take right side tires, it's a good thing about tire wears and tire wear and pit strategy. If you want a looser car, then you can take right side tires and you'll free up the car for a little bit and it's just what the preferred thing to do is take the right side tires on a caution, either a middle of the pack caution or a late caution. But if you want to make your car a little bit tighter so you can either get better exit or whatever you want out of your car, you make it a little bit tighter. You can take the left side tires. So it's just how the tires work mixed with the car and everything else. It's a whole thing. It's a whole process that I've had to learn throughout the years, and I'm gonna have to learn even deeper because there's more parts that go into this, more than what I've explained, that go into this, especially with these Tour modifieds. Remember, 18-inch right rear tires. It's Trevor Vaden now, your leader. Lucas Sidney to his outside, and his teammate sits behind him in the 68 car. As pace car pulls off as we get ready to go back racing. As they go into the restart zone, green flag is in the air. Green flag in the air with a little bit of a late restart, as though Trevor Vaden went late in the box. But now Sidney gonna try and file in behind the 68 car, or try and file in behind the 18. He'll go way to the bottom side. Vaden not leaving any room for the 36. Trevor Vaden looking to get another win here in the Tour Type Modified, as we have yet to have a repeat winner throughout the first 2 races of the year. Because week 1 was Waylon Nelson at Thompson. Week 2 was Trevor Vaden at Oxford, and then it went back to Myrtle Beach. We went back south to Myrtle Beach, which was Everett Larson. But pretty funny to see that went to Thompson. Trevor Vaden had a phenomenal run, was up front the whole race and did an amazing job before sadly hitting the incident limit and having to get parked for the remainder of the race. Then we came back north to the Oxford Plains Speedway in Oxford, in Maine, and he had a phenomenal finish. He wins at Oxford. Then we go back down south to Myrtle Beach, and he can't quite put it together at Myrtle Beach. Couldn't quite put it together there at the Myrtle Beach Speedway. But we come back north, and you can see Trevor Vaden sitting right now. I might have lost the lead to the 36 car, not Humberson. Nope, I believe not. No. So right now, your leader is still Trevor Vaden in that 18 car. But just Trevor Vaden has amazing luck here in the Northeastern type tracks. We got another Northeastern driver, the 68, Lucas Austin, out of Waterbury, Vermont. He's battling for the 2nd spot with Bert Duffy, teammates of the 77, which is right behind them, part of the Nasty North Racing team. So as of right now, Lucas Austin is in desperate need of his teammate, but his teammate, something happened there that I missed on my fault, so that's my apologies for missing that one. But right now, Bert Duffy gonna have his his sight set on that 68 car. If I was Bert Duffy in the 68, I'd try and work together to get Trevor Vaden, see if you can get them together. But then again, they're not teammates, so that is not really their job to work with each other. But Bert Duffy has his teammate behind him in the 77, McLaughlin, so that's definitely going to help him out. And both those cars sponsored by Adaptive Driving Experience, which is the title sponsor for tonight's race. Again, they're a great car. Check them out. It's heartwarming when you see what they can do and everything. So go check them out. The Adaptive Driving Experience. Both cars, the 75 and the 77, have it on the side of their cars. So that's where we got the title sponsor from for tonight. But they can take. But they're looking to have a good finish here. They got the title sponsor on the door, so they're looking for a good finish, and they're looking like they're going to have it. But look at Lucas Austin now in the 68 car. Him and Vaden now look like they're going to go to battle. They battled at Myrtle Beach there for a little bit, and Vaden ended up getting the better end of the stick between the two of them. So now Austin trying to get around the 18 car. Austin saying, I'm from up here, this is my turf up here in the Northeast, and he's now going to door the 18 car. Remembers how he treated his teammate. Trevor Vaden did not give much room to the 36, the 68's teammate, and the 68 car says, do you remember what you did to my teammate? Well, now I'm here. and he is ready to beat and bang as much as he needs to get around this 18 car. And it looks like Lucas Austin cleared up off the fourth corner now. He'll have the lead. New leader, it's Lucas Austin. Lucas Austin now out to the point. Now Bert Duffy looking to follow what the 68 did and try and get to the second spot. As the 18 car still following suit, and the 68 still trying to get the draft.
Still got a lot of laps. Still
But
in position.
remember, tire wear is something to look out for. Has Lucas Austin been saving more than Vaden has, or is Vaden right now in the better preferred spot? Paul Caruso, though, after his hard hit with the inside wall, he now sits P5. He's already gotten back up through the field, so props to him in the 06 team. But right now, battling back on for the lead as Trevor Vaden, he looks to think better of giving a deep dive into 3. He'll let the 68 car have it, but Paul Caruso not thinking better of it. He'll go a deep dive underneath the 77 car. He'll now go underneath the 75. He's looking to get 2 for 1 down the straightaway. He gets at the line. He had the 4th spot from the 77 car. And the 77 McLaughlin now going to let him go and not try and fight the 06 car. Remember that 06 car has fresher tires. And the 06 car, got hairy there for a minute. Almost wasn't clear in the 06 car. Came up the track and just barely gets clear of the 77. But now Paul Caruso in the 06 going to go to work on the 75 of Bert Duffy. As Duffy trying to gain on Vaden. And as Lucas Austin, the 68 car, continues to flex his muscle. One of the newcomers here in the Grease Monkey Racing League, and he is already showing that he has. We saw this last week at Myrtle Beach. We've seen this in the street stocks last night as he was up front leading a bunch of laps. Even though he's one of the new ones, same with his teammate Lucas Sidney. Those two, part of the new group of guys that joined, they have already shown that they know what they're doing, and they will flex the muscle and show that they are no stranger to battling up front with the big dogs. And they do not care. They will do whatever it takes to take home a win. Lucas Sidney was leading laps in something earlier this week. Last week, I believe it was. He also finished P3 in the late model stock side of things just a few weeks ago, or just a week ago, I believe it was. And just right now, that team, SB team, just having phenomenal run after phenomenal run, and we love to see it, especially for anybody. So that is definitely something to look out for, is all them. So I mean, it's really fun to see the teammate game come into play sometimes. You got those two, like we just mentioned, the 68 and the 36. You have the Nasty North Racing team, which is Bert Duffy, Sean McLaughlin, the two that are right now out there, the 75 and the 77. They also have Brock Rouse and the 70, who sadly could not make the call tonight. The 06 car, Paul Caruso, not quite sure what team he's under. Trevor Vaden, right now, your second place person. He was part of the Team 9 Racing, but remember I said earlier, the falling out that happened earlier in the season and everything else. So, sadly, just he's no longer part of all that and everything. But he seems to be doing just fine by himself now. It says KW9. I'm not 100% sure what that means now. I'll be sure to. I'm not quite sure what it means now. I'll be sure to find out after this race. I mean, it could mean anything. I mean, team names can get so weird now. I don't understand half of them. Even when I head to my local short track and I see a team name, I see their logo, and I'm just like, I do not know what you say. Like, I couldn't even make a guess if I tried. I ain't got a clue. So I'll make sure to figure that out after. But that team, new team, looks to be flexing the muscle as well underneath the 68 car. And remember that Trevor Vaden, he has a phenomenal luck here whenever we head to the northeast side of things. Big contact! Whoa! And right as this hit, my replay service just went down. They shook the ground. Oh my god. The replay service has now crashed, ladies and gentlemen. They hit so hard, the replay service just crashed. We're going to take a replay on it just from here, as best as we can. So battling for the lead here, up at the front of the field. Trying to find the best camera angle that would suit this best. Man, I just still can't believe they hit that hard till the replay service crashed. As they continue to battle here, we go into the slow motion. So Vaden comes up into the 68 now. So Vaden now sideways underneath the 68 as they continue to battle it out. And just not clear goes Trevor Vaden, and oh man, Vaden gets right reared into the fence, and then Austin goes right there with him, pops off the wall, and on his lid goes the 68 of Lucas Austin. The first flip we've had here at the Grease Monkey Racing League. Luckily, I believe they have a fast repair. You see a bunch of cars down pit road, but you can see the right front ripped off that 68 machine. But you see a bunch of cars down pit road. Trevor Vaden now, he's down and away. You saw Burt Duffy come in. You saw Lucas Sidney, Paul Caruso, all those guys come in. You can see Paul Caruso now, he's down away. He's out of pit road. Lucas Sidney reversing. He missed his pit box in the 36 car. So not something you want to see that wastes time. Wastes a lot of time. As it just looks like in my personal opinion.
Did somebody just go flying through the pits backwards?
In my personal opinion, it looks like a kind of just misjudgment between both drivers. They thought they were clear of each other, and they ended up not being clear of each other. So, and it ended up sending the 18 around right rear hooked into the outside wall, and Lucas Austin goes with him and bounces off the wall, goes up and over. So a tough break for those two drivers. They were your leaders.
Would have been an EO on the guy that flipped.
As I cannot seem to get the replay service back up and running, so apparently we're gonna have to just, as we just heard from the man upstairs, Lucas Austin. Lucas Austin, I'm not quite too sure what the call was on that one. I wasn't really paying. I was trying to listen to what they were saying, but at the same time, I'm trying to figure out what is happening up here at the front of the field, because it looks like they're ready to go 3 wide on this one. So this is going to get interesting here, boys. Pace car ready to pull off. He does. We're 3 wide in that second row. Don't know what race control is going to do about that one, but we're back. No.
Hey, let's clean it up there.
Believe we're back under yellow conditions. That or our man at that, or the man upstairs has it. Nope, we're back under yellow conditions. I was right. Yeah, the replay service has crashed. That's just to take an intake. That's how hard they hit. My replay service up here crashed. It no longer works for some reason. But so good. So that's just how hard the Lucas Austin and in the 68 and the 18 of Trevor Vaden, that's how hard they hit. Is it ripped something, or it did something, and it crashed my own service. So we're gonna have to go to the backup for the remainder of the night. But we're gonna try this one again. Your pace car pulls off the 66 of Patrick Dobrinsky.
Green flag.
Patrick Dobrinsky now as they continue, as now the 6 car, great jump from him. Look at Paul Caruso in the 06 car trying to get back to the race lead here. As the 06, Paul Caruso, that was one of the 6 I was talking about. He's bad fast, as 3 wide in the back. The 36, though, opts to push his teammate, not try and make a bad move. He opts to push his teammate to hopefully help him to get back up to the front end of the field. And remember, those two, they are fast. But, oh, Vaden and Austin back together. This might get interesting between the two of them again. But Paul Caruso still not clear of the 6 car. Him and the 66 of Dobrinsky continue to battle as we got Vaden and Austin. This might get interesting once again. This is definitely going to be it. This is definitely going to be interesting with them two side by side again, especially with Sydney, Austin's teammate, right behind them. And you see right up the road from all them, 77 of Sean McLaughlin. His teammate's right up ahead of him. And speaking of his teammate, Bert Duffy now going to shoot to the bottom side of the 66 of not Paul Caruso, Patrick Dobrinsky, the Canadian. As of right now, we are not even at the halfway point, and they are still having great racing. There's a little bit of contact in the 3 between the 18 of Vaden and the 36 of Sydney. Now the crossover move out of corner number 4, Lucas Sydney. He'll go to the bottom side on the front straightaway. Not quite there. Vaden going to throw a late block and thinks better of it to try and not chop the nose of the 36. The 36 of Sydney washes up a little bit, might have missed the corner a little bit. It's very easy to miss the corner here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. There's not many braking points here. There's a white wall the whole way through, and there's nothing on the catch fence. There's really nothing on the inside wall. So it's really hard to get. You're gonna have to use it by memory, and I know myself, I miss the braking zone sometimes here.
You have to have a car to win, driver.
As I'm still sitting here trying to help. Trying to get my own thing back underway, and everything is. I fixed it. All right, we fixed it. We don't know how long it's gonna stay up for, but it's up again. I don't know. They wrecked something hard over there. Whoa, Duffy now gonna make contact, and we got another one up and over the 66. Tonight, the Tormod bringing in the action. As we're going to take a look at this one here. This looks to go deeper than that. Whoa. Look down the back straight away. Oh, they hit Nerf bars. You can just see it right. Gonna look again. They hit right there. Nerf bar contacts. They both end up going through the grass. They both save it. Everybody else keeps it pointing the right direction. And then Patrick Dobrinsky, you just saw right there, trying to get the run out the corner, misjudges the 75, and the 75 up and over the rear end, up and over the front end. If anyone wants to get a picture right about, right about here, great picture. Someone get a camera. But you can see the 75 car up and over the 66. Luckily, it doesn't look like too much damage to the 75, but we look back with the 66. Oh, the 47 also involved. The 47 car. Went back a little too much. But here, the 47 car catching up to the wreck. Walks the brakes to miss it, and he ends up going down pit road. And here you see the 66 car. So probably some heavy damage to that 66 car as he had the 75 of Bert Duffy up and over the front end of his car. But he gets it rolling. He gets it back. He gets the 66 car back under power and rolling. So tough break for those drivers. They were up front for a little bit.
Hard racing right there. They both are that.
As we just heard from the man upstairs, it was just hard racing up the front of the field. We're not even at the halfway point, boys. Or we actually just passed the halfway point. My apologies. Lap 48. So 48 left to go. We have 52 in the record books. Still a lot of racing left to go. And as we hit as up here in the Northeast, we already hit the 9 o'clock mark. This is definitely going to be a late one tonight. I don't know exactly whose idea.
I'll clear your black.
I don't know exactly whose idea it was to do 100 laps at New Hampshire.
Wave around's coming on the outside.
My personal opinion, not the best idea. We turned 30-second lap times. I'm not. This is why I'm in the broadcasting booth. I don't make the decisions. This is why I'm in the booth. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't choose this. I'm just the guy that talks to myself. I talk to myself. Okay. Well, you know what, David? You know what?
What, you never talk to
Fine.
me,
You fine. You,
why talk to me now?
okay. You know what? You know what? I don't talk to you. You take the restart. You announce now.
No way. That ain't what I was supposed
Yep.
to do.
Announce. Have fun.
I announced that you better hurry up.
Green flag, green flag.
I just gave you the mic and you didn't do anything. We're back under green here, boys. Paul Caruso with another great jump in the 06 car. He complains I never give him the mic. I just gave him the mic. I just gave him the mic, and he goes all stone on me. He goes cold, and now I don't know where he went. I think he's done. He's ready to go home, which actually makes sense because he's got to go back to South Carolina after this. So I have an hour trip home instead of like 14 hours. So, anyways. We have a good battle for the second spot and the fifth. I believe that's the fifth spot. No, that's sixth spot. My apologies. All those guys battling each other up in the field. Lucas Sidney and the 66 and the 66 of Patrick Dobrinsky. That Lucas Sidney gets clear of them. But the battle right now between the 6 and the 77 of McLaughlin for the second spot. As they continue to go wheel to wheel, McLaughlin looks to be clear of that 6 car as they continue to now go back single file racing. A great camera view right here. One of my favorite. You can see the camera shake. That's how fast these cars are going. They're almost 140 into the corner here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, and it is just, look at this. Look at the speed. Ready? Wow. Paul Caruso also just went to the bottom of the track. I'm pretty sure he's trying to shake the draft that the 77 of McLaughlin could get. Yeah, you can see he's going right to the bottom to try and shake the draft. So that's another strategy thing you can see of like, what can I do to make it so the driver behind me cannot get the draft. I mean, that's one of the most important things here. Is the draft. They continue to come out with newer bodies with the with these modifieds and with panel. I mean, you can't really change the bodies too much, but they come out with different things that can help the car. One thing that a lot of drivers do, and you'll see it quite often in the street stocks, is the right side. Left side, my fault. They'll have the left side for, they'll have the left side. Some drivers pick the right side, but I've seen it mostly on the left side. They'll pick that quarter panel and make it straight down to the floor so it's flush with the floor and the rest of the body that's on the ground, but they'll leave the other side alone. It kind of acts as more aerodynamics. You'll see it more on street stocks. But here in the Tour Modifieds, the Tour Type Mod, you can see it's on the right side. Here you can see it kind of goes to the bottom. You can only see it sometimes. We'll see here in a minute if Bert Duffy can give us a good example. But yet you can see, look at this left side, not all the way to the floor. But you can kind of see the 36 car. How you can see his is all the way on the floor on that right side, and that's how all the Tour Type Modifieds are in the game. At least in the real world, you can see it's different. But we have another great onboard camera. A new thing to the Grease Monkey Racing League is these onboard cameras. We had it with Trevor Vaden last night, and now tonight we have it with the 75 car of Bert Duffy, as he watches his teammate in Sydney go to battle with each other as they are battling for the second spot. Paul Caruso is currently running away with it. McLaughlin underneath that 36 car as they continue to sit side by side. Paul Caruso running away with it at the front end of the field as he looks to be on a Sunday drive in that 06 car. Any lead here at New Hampshire is just massive, and it's very impressive with Paul Caruso having this giant lead, especially when he doesn't have any draft help. He's not in a draft. He doesn't have anything. I mean, he just pitted for tires but so did the cars behind him. I believe the entire field did. They all pitted for tires, and he still takes the lead. He still takes the lead and has been checked out ever since. Lucas Sidney now is going to try and go to work on the 06 and see if he can catch up to him. But Paul Caruso right now is lights out as he continues to lead at New Hampshire Motor Speedway here as we're coming to, I believe 36 to go here soon, if my math is correct. I'm not on, nope, 36 to go. I was correct. We just hit it. 36 to go for the 06 car, Paul Caruso. But another battle here for that second spot. Sean McLaughlin and the 36. You see Paul Caruso shaking the draft. That all these cars, that's why he can. That's probably why he can have the lead that he has. It maybe hurts a mile an hour, but it's hurting the cars behind him more. Especially with no draft help and the way that these guys are battling. Look at the 6 car though. He's having himself a fantastic night. He's having himself an amazing night. The 6 car. The 6 car, Zach Bates, working on that 75 car. He's having a phenomenal night as he sits P5 right now. He's
179, so save your tires. He's still a long way away.
He's looking for a good night tonight. And since we got some single file action, one thing we can take a look at here, since I printed it out this time, and I didn't have to, and I wasn't guessing last week, or with the street stock side of things, we can look at the points, seeing how this is. Waylon Nelson is your point leader, but like we had said earlier, he no longer is in competition here at the Grease Monkey Racing League. He has opted out for the remainder of the season, so he will no longer be your point leader. Sean McLaughlin, though, is P2 at 93. Then there's Brock Rouse, who could not make the call tonight, who sits at 91, 2 points back. Then it's Everett Larson in the 01 car, who also did not make the call. Remember, he was teammates with Waylon Nelson in the Team 9, and they pulled out for this event. And he sits P4 with 72 points. Trevor Vaden in the 5 car, he sits 5th in points with 69 points. Then it's Paul Caruso, your race leader right now, who has 63 points. Then it's Frank Caruso in the that has 57 points, tied with Leslie Kaiser at 57. So that's them two. Then it's Cody Schroeder, that's 9th in points with 54. And your 10th place points person right now is the 68 of Lucas Austin. He sits with 34, 20 back of 9th. But remember, Cody Schroeder did not make the call. Frank Caruso did not make the call. Everett Larson and Waylon Nelson are both part of that Team 9 racing thing. They are gone, and Brock Rouse could sadly not make the drive up north. So that was something to look at right there. Just your top 10 in points.
Hey, can we get a for fun caution?
As I listen to radio communications, Trevor Vaden asking for a for fun caution. Trevor Vaden always full of jokes. You see him, you'll see him in the pit area. He's always joking around with the drivers around him. Even after the race, he'll stay after the race, joke around with me, David, Mikey. I've gotten to know him a little bit more in the 18 car. He is a very good guy. We had a problem with him earlier in the year. Owner David had a talk with him, and he straightened his act up right away. And we love to see that from our drivers. And so, hats off to the 18 car, because he didn't have to straighten up like he did. And as of right now, you can see ever since that change, I believe it was 2 weeks ago now, ever since the change, he's joked around with us after the race, before the race. Just an amazing guy to hang out with. So if you're ever looking for help or anything, he'll be one to call. He's also got a bad fast car, so maybe he'll let him drive for you. But right now, Paul Caruso in the 06 car still is lights out. As laps are ticking away, we have 28 to go. 28 remaining. Oh, I just heard we have an update on Waylon from David from David. What is your update?
Yeah, negotiations are still going on. He is right now actually serving, as we know, is the 2-week suspension. He's not left. He's came back, reached out. We reached out. We don't want to lose anybody. We just need them to be appropriately, driving the racetracks, not being so aggressive. But he's looking at it, letting us know. Other drivers will be back. They're just a situation that it's unfortunate. So, but thank you for addressing that.
Well, you just heard it from the boss man. Currently on probation, currently on a suspension for 2 weeks, and he'll be back in 2 weeks if he decides so. I forgot to mention that part. That's probably why he didn't show up tonight. Because I forgot to mention, he is suspended for 2 weeks in all series, which is sad to see from the 9 car. He did end up saying earlier in the night, before we actually took the green, that him and the entirety of Team 9 Racing would no longer be competing. But it sounds like from what David has just said, they're looking to work something out and see if we can have Waylon and the entirety of Team 9 Racing back in here. It seems like Trevor, though, I mean, I want to know how that goes over, because Trevor decided to not listen to team orders, and he said, screw this, I'm gonna go racing. So definitely interested to see how that is. Definitely interested to see what happens with those guys. We'll give you updates as weeks go on. But I'd love to do the podcast. I don't even want to do it to be to talk bad about driver or anybody. I want to just do it mainly because I think it'll be fun. Sitting there with a bunch of guys talking, laughing. That's what I think. I don't want to go in there and say and go yell at Waylon for being suspended or make fun of him for it. I want a good laugh. I want to have fun, and I believe I could do it with those guys. I did it. Trevin, and Carson, your winner last night. We were all up until I think about 11:30, talking. We were having fun. We were having fun, laughing, and we were genuinely having a good time. And I think the podcast would be just like that. I think we could have a good time and laugh. Yeah. So, I mean.
Yeah, I'd leave racing out of it, like you said you would. That's good.
Even if you want to talk about real world racing, let's go. We can talk about that.
Situation here. It's not going to be doing anybody any good.
But I think that's one thing that just needs to, I need to smooth over before I get in there. Is, hey, I don't want to talk bad about you or your team or anybody in general. I just want to have fun. That's my thing. I just want to have fun. Which, I mean, I think I'm a pretty fun guy. I make things fun.
I heard a mushroom tell me that one time he was a fun guy.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Yeah, that was a good one. I get it. That's pretty good.
That's
I get
a dad
it.
joke. That's a dad
I got that one. I got that one. That was pretty funny, I won't lie. Paul Caruso and that 06 car is still lights out here. 21 to go. 20 to go with the line. I mean, Burt Duffy, Sean McLaughlin, they're sitting second and third. A caution would shake this race up amazingly for certain drivers. You can see the 66 and the 6. These two probably wanting cautions. Same with Lucas Sidney, Trevor Vaden. They would want a caution. The 47 you can see right there, Chris, he wants a caution. They all do. One man who doesn't, Lucas Austin, you can see him, he wants a caution as well. The one man who doesn't is that 06 car at the front end of this field. As laps, he's just ticking away laps here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. He's one of the guys, he almost had it last week before a bump and run move from Everett Larson took that away from him. He led most of the laps. He was running away with it, but Everett Larson just gave him the bumper in the turn 3 of the last lap at Myrtle Beach, and it ends up taking the win away from that 06 car. But tonight a statement from this 06 team saying, you can move me out of the way last week, but it means I'm going to dominate even more the next week. And you can see that here. He is so far, I believe, because he's been leading before the halfway point, he has led the most laps today so far. He's just also, I believe he also has quick time. I'd have to look at race monitor, but I mean, he is just putting on a clinic in that 06 car. Burt Duffy right behind him with Sean McLaughlin, and even Lucas Sidney in the 36 car. Remember, Lucas Sidney, again, new to the series. This has been his first week. Had a top 3 in the tour mods, or had a top 3 in late model stocks. Then the street stocks, he couldn't make it last night. Which I mean, we want our drivers to make it. But yeah, just taking a look over, he finished second at Thompson with the late model stocks. Couldn't make it to the street stock side of things. But he is still having phenomenal runs here, even in a tour mod. So as of right now, he's seeming to look like kind of like the next the next Trevor Vaden, where you put him in anything and it goes fast. That's what it's looking like to me, because all three, we've seen him in the first 2 series, his first showing. He's been battling up front with the leaders. I believe he has led a few laps, probably only a handful, because Paul Caruso has been lights out for so long. But
Well,
I mean, he is just amazing so far.
Had a really great lap. It's not paying off. He's in 7th. It's Chris Kocher.
Ooh, is that your quick time?
Yeah, 30.8. Duffy's got
Ooh,
the fastest right now, but he had the 2nd lap time, and it's just been a struggle tonight. I think he missed the setup.
Yeah, Christopher in that 47 car might have missed it. Oh, Sydney. Oh, that was a big wobble from the 36 car. Had to save it. Wow. That is hard to do in a Tour Type Modified, is save the car. I believe he might be running out of tire in that 36 car. He's been battling all race. He has not had a chance to breathe. Right now is his chance to breathe, but at the same time, he probably wants to go check. He probably wants to go catch that 77 to go finish P3 tonight. But as of right now, we have 13 to go. That 06 car, Paul Caruso, is just, again, he is lights out. Like, I'm in awe right now watching this guy go around this track. He is setting down flyers of lap times. He's so far led the most laps tonight, and he has still a huge lead over the 75 of Burt Duffy.
Careful, 179. We still have a good finish here.
Again, like I said earlier, a caution would shake this up a lot, because that would hurt the 06 car, but at the same time, the rest of the field would be right back to him. He is not, which is what he doesn't want. That happened last week at Myrtle Beach, and that's how he lost the win. So that is not what he wants. So he is just trying to tick away laps as fast as he can in that 06 car. I mean, he knows Burt Duffy is still ways back. 1.8 seconds. He is Burt Duffy, and that doesn't seem like much, but here at New Hampshire, that's a lot. But right now, that 06 car, Paul Caruso, he's going to come to 10 fingers in the air. 10 to go. This time by for the 06 car, Paul Caruso. Paul Caruso.
10 to go, gentlemen. 10 to go.
Just trying to tick away laps. You can see here the Vaden here, and with a 6 car, there's Sean McLaughlin. He sets P3. He's lost Burt Duffy, his teammate up ahead. Lucas Sidney was battling the 77, but has fallen back after getting wicked squirrely down the back straightaway. So definitely just the 06 trying to tick away laps before a caution can come out, before someone makes a mistake or something happens to where the yellow flag comes out. And it hurt this 06 so dramatically. He wants this one bad after last week. Like I had said, the bump and run that happened, it ended up the finishing the way that finished. It did not play out in his favor at all.
Did you tell Bob Sean's suspended next street stop, but he's in 3rd? Good news, bad news.
Oh, that's another thing. Sean McLaughlin, the 77, is suspended from a week in the street stocks, and as of right now, he sits third. I mean, good news, he sits third in the tour mods. Bad news, you're suspended. You're suspended next week. So, I mean, I don't really know how you deal with that one. It also, hate to mention it right now, he's currently peaking top 10 in points. So that's, yeah. Yeah, so a little bit good news, bad news. Good news, you're sitting P3. Bad news, you're not racing next week. But Trevor Vaden, you can see he was just on screen. He's on screen right now, trying to catch the 47. He's just trying to get as many positions as he can, because remember, he's still third in points. He's still third in points, so he has a chance. As I completely forgot to mention the cars that are out of this race. Leslie Kaiser has parked the car a while ago, so that was I missed that on the 27, and Lucas Austin, the 68 car, the Katie Design sponsored ride, has parked it for the rest of the night. But right now, the yellow flag is out. Oh my God. The one thing that this 06 car did not want was a yellow flag, and it comes here on lap with 5 to go, actually.
There it is.
The one thing that he did not want, I'm looking for the caution. I'm struggling to find it. I do not know what
Trevor, EOL.
what the caution was for. Well, we have
apology.
well, we have found the caution. So we're gonna look at the replay here. You can see Trevor Vaden battling with the 47 car. And, oh, that's just a misjudgment. That's not even on anybody's bad. That's just a... Oh, but you also see the 47 car. Hold on. We're going to go look at that bird's eye camera. So 47. He's already coming down the track. So, I mean... As I believe I just clicked the wrong button. Did I? I don't know. Yes, I did. I clicked the wrong button. That's my apologies, folks. I don't know what I'm doing. This is why I'm in the booth announcing. We're gonna go look at that again because, I mean, we're not gonna talk about my mistakes. Anyways, look here, the 47, right about here. You can see he has a little bit of tire marks. He's already sideways. He ends up shooting back down the track. And, I mean, Trevor Vaden, he's on the loud pedal because you're about to go down the backstretch here at New Hampshire. And just kind of misjudges where the 47 is. I mean, the 47's coming down, the 18's going up. But the 47, you can see the 47 sideways, so he's already back down the track. So the 47 car, I mean, you can't. The 47 got loose. You can't really control if your car gets loose at certain points. I mean, you can.
You were loose, and that may have caused a portion of that. Also.
Really, no. I mean, in my personal opinion, I call this racing incident. Looks like the 18 on the loud pedal.
One piece. I did look at the second.
Looks like the 18. He's on the loud pedal, getting ready for the straightaway. And the 47 ends up getting sideways, so tough break for those two guys as we're back crossed over, back in the columns of 2. This is not what the 06 of Paul Caruso wanted. Caruso now is going to have to jump away quickly in that 06 car.
Trevor, you got your yellow.
As that Trevor Vaden got his yellow flag he wanted laps ago. But he has it now with 5 to go, so this is definitely going to shake things up as we get ready to go back racing. Paul Caruso, Bert Duffy, Sean McLaughlin, Patrick Dobrinsky, and Christopher Koch are will be your top 5 as they run. It's going to be 2 to go at the line. It'll be green, white, checkered here when they hit the start-finish line into the restart zone. Green flag is in the air, we're away. 2 to go at the line for the whole entire field this time. It's not just one driver. Bert Duffy trying to get the 06 car to try and get the position away from him. You can see the battle behind them between the 66 and the 77. But Bert Duffy going to fall back in the line of the 06. He's got to run down the back straightaway now. gonna hopefully have a deep send into turns 3 and 4. No, he just looks to follow in behind. The 06 car trying to run away from Bert Duffy as they hit the stripe this time by. 1 to go for the 06 of Paul Caruso. He's trying everything he can to hopefully not happen what happened last week at Myrtle Beach. He's hoping to hold on to this, but he has Bert Duffy in the 75 behind him. We're gonna be 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Oh, big wobble from the 36 car. Look up the field though. Duffy might have it underneath the 06 of Caruso. Does he try anything? No, he does not. He's out of the 4th corner now. As they come down to the stripe, he finally gets it done. Paul Caruso wins here at New Hampshire. 2nd will go to Bert Duffy, and 3rd will go to Sean McLaughlin. 4th will be a 4th was a great run for this 66 car. P4 to Patrick Dobrinsky, the Canadian, and 5th will go to Lucas Sidney in the 36 car.
Yeah, good run, guys.
And we're hopefully going to be able to get a word with our top 3 finishers, as that was a very exciting race between really 3rd on back. Bert Duffy had it interesting there for a little bit before, but before anything bad could unfold, as we're gonna look at the 06 car. Does he decide to burn it down on the front straightaway? It's a little bit harder to burn it down here with it Tour modified, but yes, he does. He'll burn it down on the front straightaway. Paul Caruso, your winner here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. It's a little bit harder to burn it down here at New Hampshire, especially with the high gear ratio. So, but we'll hopefully be able to get a word with our winner, and we'll be able to look here shortly and see who got the 0x. Remember, we have that that new thing for tonight. Extra would be an extra bonus to whoever finishes the race with a 0x. So definitely something to look out for. We'll have to take a look at that later. We can. That's a job for our boss man. Not quite sure how you do it. That's why, again, I know I say it often, but again, that's why I'm in the booth, because I really don't know much about this. Well, I didn't race. So we have, but anyways, we're gonna go to our, we're gonna go to 3rd place finisher, brings it P3 finally in the Tour Modified. It's been a struggle for the 77 team, but Sean McLaughlin, P3 tonight, hit the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, the hometown hero here in New Hampshire. Sean, you had a battle and a half there with Lucas Sidney. You had the get battle with the lead. I mean, you had with your teammates, Paul Caruso, everybody all race long. And just tell us how it was. You had to defend off some hard chargers there.
Yeah, it was great. I had a great time. It was really fun racing with guys that were giving and taking a little bit. There was a little bit of bumping and whatnot. Bert did dump me once, and all that means is that the sponsor is not getting any cut of the 3rd place check. But no, I've been racing with Bert a long time, and that was very clearly an accident. He apologized right away, so we ended up coming back and had a good run.
Well, you absolutely capitalized after that. We were up here in the booth. We were kind of laughing and joking. We're like, it might be a long ride home for these two, but it seems like you two have it already squared away. So that's a good thing to see with you guys. But we can see the smiles behind you. Anybody you'd like to thank down here for 3rd place?
Well, yeah, I want to thank Mikey and David and you for sure for everything you guys put into this league. It's awesome to have a place to race, and I got to give a shout out to Mom. I know she's watching, and Bert Duffy, even though he wrecked me, excavation and paving, and the adaptive driving experience. If you want to get involved with a cool charity that does something good for folks that may not have the opportunity to drive a race car, you can check us out at the adaptivedrivingexperience.org. And that's what I got for you, Kyle.
Well, that was your 3rd place finish of the 77, the Nasty North Racing sponsored 77 car. Congratulations to you and your entire team. I hope to see you back next week on Tuesday.
I'll be there. And I also want to say congratulations to Paul. That was well deserved. He's gotten a few taken away from him this year, so I was really happy to see him get the W.
And I heard that you're going to be up in the box because somebody got in trouble, which was a absolute no, pal. So
I'm all for it. I'm all
I
for
heard
it.
that. I
Congrats
heard
on
that you're going to get
P3.
race training. Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey's going to teach me a thing or two.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he's going to teach you how to watch what happens.
Yep, I'm on it.
All
Congrats
right.
on P3, man.
All right, fellas. Thanks.
Well, that was your third place finisher, Sean McLaughlin, in the 77 car. We're now going to hopefully catch a word, as we're not going to catch a word with our second place finisher, the 75 VT. Bert Duffy takes on the second place tonight. Bert, you had yourself an intense battle there. You took out your teammate there at one point, battling for a position. You end up having to battle him again there at the end. But you had to battle with a lot of guys, so just tell us how it was with everything there.
It was good. I did not mean to take Sean out like that. These things are hard. These things are hard to see with the air cleaners, you know, when somebody's on your right
Yeah.
side like that. And I just completely misjudged it. And yeah, we talked about it. And there was a couple times in the race that I let him back in, and I felt like that I owed him that. So I think hopefully I made up for it, and he's not too mad at me.
He said he was.
No, I know he's not, but you know, I just felt really bad, and that's not, you know, I don't know. I'm still mad about it, but it happens.
You led a lap tonight, though. I mean, you got up there in front. You fought for the whole thing.
Yeah, that restart was, I thought I was gonna get it on the outside, but I just didn't have enough tires. So congrats to Paul on that. That was all the racing tonight. I mean, I think the only person that messed up tonight was me. So I guess I'm the pot calling the kettle black now.
Well, I'm sure I'm sure it'll be better next week. Goodness gracious, don't be so like that. But yeah, no, that is very, very observant of you, and of course he appreciates it, and that's why he hasn't got any issue with it, because he knows you didn't mean to. So,
Yeah, and then I think me and Zach got into it there a little bit. I think it was Zach. I'm not sure, but I don't know if my mic wasn't working or anything, but I don't know if that was me or him. It was just we kind of got together, and then I tried to go into the grass to save us both, and then when I came back up, he was right there. I don't know what happened, but if it was my fault, I apologize for that.
yep. And go ahead, Kyle. Sorry for interrupting your thing there.
Well, we know your teammates with the 77 car parked behind you, but I mean, definitely can still see the smiles. So, anybody you'd like to thank down here, P2?
Yeah, sponsors, you guys for putting this on. I know you guys put a lot of hard work in this, so I appreciate it, and I'm glad I finally got to come out and enjoy some racing tonight. See, I had a rain day today at work, so you can race on rain days.
This is, I guess this debunks that whole situation.
Right?
Yep.
Yep. Wikipedia.
Hope
Don't
to do
trust the
more of that. I actually got into my settings of my my wheel tonight because I felt like I had a lot of things going on. So I think that helped me a lot too. I'm not wearing tires as fast as I was, and I can feel it more. I spent like an hour on it today trying to figure out all my settings. So I think I'm starting to figure it out.
Yeah, when we came in, you and Sean, I believe it was, you guys were talking about it. Sean had some input that he was giving you about what to do with that steering wheel issue that you was having. So I seen your teammate helping you with that earlier. So I seen you had a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to stop helping me, I guess. That's what he says all the time. He's got to stop helping me. But I appreciate him. I appreciate you guys for putting this on, and I'm going to try my hardest, you know, especially for late models to get out here.
Well, we appreciate you.
Congrats
Thank
on
you.
P2.
Thank you.
Well, that was your second place finisher, Bert Duffy in the 75 car. Now, We're gonna move over to our feature winner tonight. A long-awaited win here. He had it taken away from him last week at Myrtle Beach, but he finally puts it together here at New Hampshire. Paul Caruso on the 06 car. I'm mixing this up. I keep reading the list of the points. I keep reading the points list, and I don't know why I keep going back to that because it's messing me up. But Paul Caruso on the 06 car. Paul, you finally get it together. You had it taken away from you last week. But you were lights out there from the midway point on. Just tell us what made this car so fast. Like you guys had this on point.
Yeah, I think it was just the fact that I took 2 tires instead of 4. Whatever, the car liked it. So, yeah.
Well, you were lights out. Like I was watching the gap between you and Bert just open up more and more each lap, and I was just thoroughly impressed with your driving and everything, and just
as the race
wow.
went on green like that, I just learned how to just learn the line and just figured out how not to skid the tires and just run smooth. So it added up.
Well, you did a phenomenal job, David. You got anything?
I just want to know where you bought those tires tonight because they didn't look. No, I'm kidding. You did a fabulous job. That'd be hell, wouldn't it? You got knocked out at 2 first place finishes, and then also now you're getting insulted about your tires like you didn't do anything.
Yeah, I got the traction control on and soaked tires, so it worked out pretty good.
That's what it was.
What was going through your head when that yellow went? What was that?
I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to be a caution with like 5 or 2 to go or something like that.
Right.
I saw it coming. It was just good to race with a bunch of clean guys tonight, though. It's a nice change.
I like the draft break down the backstretch. That was nice.
Yeah, you like that? I don't know if it worked. I was trying to look at the gap, but I don't know if it was helping me or screwing me. But I just started running straight.
You, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got about a 2-second bake on them, so.
Oh yeah.
And that was them draft together. So yeah, you did a great job out there. You really did.
Yeah, I feel like they could have caught me if they really just lined up and were pushing each other and stuff, but I just was running so smooth that I don't know if they were battling and stuff, so that definitely slowed them down too.
Yep. Well, you look tonight and you will have money in your checking account.
I'm loaded now, right?
We don't pay that much.
Yeah, well, you pay enough to put a smile on my face every time I come up here, but we can definitely see the smiles behind you, and you can definitely see you are covered in champagne. Anyone you'd like to thank down here tonight?
Yeah, just I guess my own company, PC Paint Corrections. Yeah, got me this sim ready to go. So
I love how when people thank themselves.
I know I love it when drivers thank themselves.
Yeah, if you guys got a free chance, check out the Spring Sizzler finish at Stafford. It's on YouTube. It's pretty good. See those.
I did see. So I was going to give you the next question. Were you at Stafford? Because I remember I saw your car up on Facebook. This dude's famous. We got a famous guy for the league.
It's not my car. It's my cousin's. My name's on it, so I gotta rep it. So.
Right.
Yeah, it was a great race.
Yeah, and continue to share things in the group there in the Discord, please.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he races all the tri-track and open modified.
And where's his next place to go? What's he got next race?
Their next race is Waterford, so I don't know if that's on flow or not. I don't think it is, but
why don't you go to Oxford?
Do you know?
Yeah, he doesn't race Whalen. It's just there's no point in Whalen. There's no money in it compared to like the tri-track races. They're all $10,000-$12,000 races. He races the big money races, so.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, he's got a kid driving for him, so.
Yeah, it's expensive to have a car anymore. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it's not worth.
They're making it not fun anymore. They're not making it fun anymore with that.
Yeah, it's always nice beating the guys with stacker trailers. So.
But I will take that big check back from you. We got to use that again next week.
All right.
And you can cash that sucker.
Yeah, we kind of used to just break clean, erase the name, and we just write the next one next week.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mikey,
all right, guys.
You got anything?
Congrats on P1. Good race.
Thanks, man.
All right, appreciate you. Anybody
Yes,
you want
sir.
to thank again? You thought of anybody like your family, your mom,
for sure.
Dad? Oh,
Yep,
okay.
my girl for letting me race right now.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. So it wasn't all just him.
Right.
Gave me $5 for you to say that, and I had to put
Yep.
That's horrible. I have to work on that with you. That's what we'll have
Yes,
to work
sir.
on that.
First interview
All right.
ever, so give me a break.
I understand. I understand that nervousness myself every week.
Yes, sir.
All right,
All right,
bud.
well.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
like
sir.
I said, I'll go ahead and get that ready to drop in your bank, so that way next week you call me a liar if I didn't do it.
All right. You're good,
All
man.
right.
Thank you.
All right,
Yep.
buddy.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank you so much for a great race.
No problem.
Well, that was your first place finisher, Paul Caruso. He finally gets it done after a tough heartbreaker at Myrtle Beach. He gets it done here at the Magic Mile. That was probably that was a very interesting race. 100 laps was a long one here for the Tour Type Modifieds. So definitely strategy came into play with tires, like you heard from the interviews. Surprisingly, I mean, one thing that it might have come into play there, but it's not really talked about much, is the fuel load. I mean, that might have been part of the problem why Sydney got so loose there. He was trying to get either that or he was running out of fuel. I'm not too sure. I'd have to ask him. Later. I'm good friends with him and everything, but that was definitely even that caution there at the end. Yeah, even that caution there at the end made this very interesting. I thought Burt Duffy might have had something for Paul Caruso, but Caruso had that 06 car lights out all race, and he just huge congratulations to him and the entire top three in general.
I tell you, he held that together, didn't he? His nerves of steel just went through it. Because when I see a yellow like that, I'm like, oh, that's the race. Automatically defeated myself, but he didn't. He went ahead and put it through. He said he's going to try it, rack it up, and he did exactly that, just to prove that he really deserved and earned tonight's race. So great win for him.
He 1,000% earned tonight's win. But remember, we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We come back next week here for the Tuesday late model stock series. We had mentioned this earlier, but in case you forgot, we're back at the Kern Raceway Park at night. I believe it's our first night race of the season with the late model stocks. So definitely going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, we'll want it.
So it'd be 60, I believe it's 60 green, 60 green flag laps for late model stocks. In case anybody's wondering, just real quick, we'll go over the top 5 in points so you can have an idea in the next week. Trevor Vaden, your point leader, then Sean Harrell, Jared Fowler, Brock Rouse, and then Waylon Nelson the second is your top 5. Actually, top 5 is fifth place is tied with Andrew Turner, P5, with Waylon Nelson at 71. So that is definitely going to be something to look out for going into the next week, and you can think about that for the next couple of days. But that is what we have for next week. But that'll wrap up tonight's racing action. As always, I'm Kyle Dumas, the voice of the Grease Monkey Racing League. Alongside me, my partner in crime, David Stoops, also owner of the Grease Monkey Racing League. And in the back, pressing all the buttons and really doing anything you can think of for the Grease Monkey Racing League is Mikey Allen. Thank you, Mikey, for everything you do for the league and even here on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So
really,
thank
the only
you.
person we have a problem with is who? What's his name back there that you have? What's his name? Mikey?
What was that?
Ernie.
He's got a guy, Ernie. Ernie. I've not seen him, but you keep telling me that this guy is such a pain. I've not seen him though. But you've been the general manager. You deal with all that. I'm sorry that you have to, Ernie. So do what you have to do with him. All right.
I didn't even know there was an Ernie. All right, then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's saying that he takes all the time off, never ever gives him a break.
I didn't even know there was an Ernie. All right, then. Well,
that's how much he works.
Dang. All right, then. Well, I mean.
All right.
Anyways, that'll wrap up tonight's racing action with the Tour Type Modifieds. Again, I'm Kyle Dumas, the voice of the Grease Monkey Racing League, alongside David Stoops, and in the truck pressing all the buttons, Mikey Allen. We will see you guys all next week at the Tuesday series. So see you guys then. Peace.
Have a great night.
Glad that you're in. drivers here built something lap by lap, turn by turn, side by side now. Feel the rubber burn. Grease monkey race to lead, wanna thank you. Thanks for making it fun again. Thanks for partaking in this guiltless sin, sitting in the sin. You ready to win? GMRL is glad you're here. It's glad that you're in. Real race feeling, heart rate under the lights. Clean race habits, giving room but ready to fight. We feel that hole where the joy used to be. Now when the green drops, you're right there with me. Grease monkey race and lead, wanna thank you. Thanks for making it fun again. Thanks for partaking in this guiltless sin, sitting in the sin. You ready to win? GMRL is glad you're here. It's glad that you're in. More seasons coming. Yeah, we're rolling on. From weeknight lobbies to our own marathon. This league we're running is more than a game. It's every first lap. Then you hear your name. Grease monkey race to lead. Wanna thank you. Thanks for making it fun again. Thanks for partaking in this guiltless sin, sitting in the sin. We're ready to win. GMRL is glad you're here. It's glad that you're